Hey, witches!
Hello, and welcome back to another chaotic episode of Quarter Witches.
Tarot.
We are doing our poll for 2026. May the tarot gods be ever in our favor.
Yeah, so we've already lit our smudges. I have cedar today, and cle- I, I've already cleansed my deck, um, and I'm ready to go. Am I going
Yeah,
first again?
you can.
Okay. So, January 2026, what is it going to have in store for us? Let's see. No, not 17 cards. Try again. You can jump one or two at a time or not at all. Oh my god. Okay, we'll just shuffle these ones then.
I was
Because
gonna
I.
say, I think you might just want to take those and pull from there, or
There we go.
shuffle a different way.
And we've got the Four of Pentacles upright. Um, which says holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep seated passion issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness, saving for big purchases or retirement, greed, materialism, and wealth. Um, so I will say that lately I have been financially stressed and saving for a new laptop. Um, so this kind of tracks for me. Um, I always get a little manic and spendy around the holidays. Um, so I'm sure that come January, especially since I've already bought all of Brittany's her birthday presents and her birthday's in January. Um, come January, I will probably be like buckling down and um trying to save some money back up, especially with tax time too, like so I can get um my new laptop before this one is officially done. So yeah, that would be my guess about what this would be about.
Well, I got the Nine of Swords. Not a fan already. Um, So, this is anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. So, but it
Yeah, that doesn't
also
sound
is,
great.
yeah, it also is strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. So, we are attempting to get pregnant,
Oh
and
no.
I literally I saw the doctor today and it was okay, let's get you um a thing for January and then you will either be pregnant or we'll talk about next steps and I was like, "Oh my God." So it could I'm not okay. I'm going to try to be positive here. Will always tells me I need to think positively. So it says anxiety, worry, fear. I'm going to take it as I'm pregnant and all of this is just the fear of the like upcoming. Not like I didn't get it. I'm gonna take it a mini positively. Like this is like because it does say strength, compassion, completion, optimism. So like I'm gonna take it positively and think, okay, maybe my goal is achieved, but I'm gonna be nervous about it, which is, pretty typical. So
Yeah, totally makes sense. Go with what you're gonna have going on and everything. So
yeah, because it's like deep seated worries and like some emotional distress. So maybe that's it.
okay. Okay. Well, February, I was shuffling while you were talking and already have my card. It is the Ace of Wands reversed, which is not a bad card, but also not a good one. So it's about hesitant, missed opportunities, wasted talent and potential. Um, I don't know what's coming up. I do know that I've been having some thoughts about my career with the way things are going right now. I do know that like there is still some uncertainty for us financially with everyone always tells me, oh, it would take an act of Congress to disband Head Start because Head Start is a law. But I think our current administration has shown us over and over and over again that they don't give a shit what the law is. So I think there's still some uncertainty with that. So I'm gonna guess that this has to do with work and either a another management possibility or like promotion possibility or a career change in general possibility. Um, but I don't really know. Missed opportunities. There's
Well,
also a lot of auditions coming up around that time of year for various local theaters, so maybe something to do with that. I don't know.
yeah.
We'll see.
Well, you also are the president of your HOA. Maybe you'll just join an HOA management company.
Blech. Blech.
Yeah.
As the president of the HOA, who doesn't even really have to fucking do anything at the meetings, at our meetings, our manager does basically everything for us. She runs it all and everything. Um, I want to throw up on the way to those meetings. They make me so nervous. So no fucking thank you.
Oh, I got two. Hey, I got two for February.
All right. Hopefully they're two very
Oh.
positives.
Okay, so I got the Knight of Swords. Um, this is ambitious, action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending beliefs. Beliefs. What? That's it's a little scary. Uh, okay. Yeah. So that's Knight of Swords. I also got the Knight of Wands reversed. This is passion project, anger, scattered energy, delays, or frustration. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Wow.
Um, okay. So ambition, action oriented, driven to succeed. I just bought a whole new microphone set. So maybe I'll be driven to like audition more. Um, because it also says like passion project. So, and like scattered energy makes me think that maybe I will focus a little too much energy elsewhere.
Mhm.
Like maybe 30% at work and then like 70% on like passion projects. Um, so maybe I'll just have to try to figure out um how to navigate that.
Fair. Fair. Okay. I had two cards jump all the way out of my deck onto the fucking floor. Um, and they're looking a little alarming, to be honest. One of them is the King of Swords reversed. They're both reversed. This says selfishness, ruthlessness, deviousness, premeditated malice, or someone who is overly cautious. The other one is the Queen of Cups reversed, which is fickleness, vanity, gullibility, those who sacrifice themselves unnecessary for others. So that first card sounds kind of like Brittany. Overly cautious, risk averse, um, more logical based. That second one sounds a little bit more like me. A little bit more gullible, a little bit more prideful, sacrifice myself unnecessarily for others. I don't know what
The
this
right
could
Christian
pertain to.
tour.
I don't know what this could pertain to, but I definitely think that it is something I will take note of and be aware of at the time because um, it kind of feels like a warning
Hmm.
and to maybe just make sure that I'm aware of what's going on and that keeping communication lines open at that time.
Yeah,
So,
that's your March.
yes, that is my March.
Well, I haven't pulled for March yet, so you can hear I am actively shuffling. These cards are just really big for my little hands, so let's do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I always have trouble. That's why I do the sideways shuffle because I can't.
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm struggling with.
Oh, okay. Like actually trying to do them the other way, like I can't shuffle like a normal deck of cards with these because they're too big. But these are smaller than that one deck that you have.
True.
That deck is huge.
True, so true. Okay, I got three of them, and they're all upright. I got the moon, the star, and the king of swords.
Wow. That feels significant.
It
There's some
feels
lot of major arcana
ethereal.
cards in there.
So the moon is illusion, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, premonition. So probably a lot to do with like your following like what feels best and not following your heart essentially. Um the star is hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, and rejuvenation. So hmm, um then the king of swords is head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. How can I have a follow your heart and then head over heart card in the same fucking thing?
That sounds like one of those, like it's gonna be, you're gonna want to follow your heart, and your intuition is gonna tell you, like your head is gonna tell you something different.
Yeah. Um, well, it does say truthful, honest. So,
And
like,
they could be separate. Like maybe
mhm.
follow your heart with your because you were talking about your like auditions and things for your voice acting. Maybe it's follow your heart in that aspect, but also like don't forget you still have bills. Like
Yeah, yeah, true. Um, plus there's like a renewal in spirituality and like a good omen. So, like, maybe it's my big break.
maybe.
Um, I know I have been talking about there is a voiceover um like conference in Atlanta, and it's actually in March, and I really, really, really want to go. However, let me tell you the price of these tickets.
Oh shit.
Um, they're $7.99 for one
Jesus. And
for
that's
three
just the
days.
conference ticket.
Yeah,
Not the airline, not the hotel, nothing else, just the
no.
conference.
Um,
Ugh.
3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know quite a few of the keynote speakers. They're in productions with me, and like I can't use all of their codes, but I could use one code to be able to um get $100 off.
I mean, that's
So,
better.
but there it is. I got bills to pay.
Yep.
And it's a weekend thing. So, like, I don't think I would fly. I would probably have to. I mean, it's only 5 hours from here, drive wise.
That's
So
not
we would do a
terrible.
long
That's a
weekend.
day.
But then, like, Will would be by himself with Scarlett. And yeah, I don't know. So, but those are my three cards.
Okay. So for April, I got the Six of Swords upright. This is actually a really positive card. It has like some caveats to it, but it's a very happy, or not happy, but a very zen card.
Mm-hmm.
So calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, the calm after a storm, which based on the cards above, like sounds like maybe March is going to be a little tumultuous, and then April is going to be more calm. Um, Overcoming hardship, stability, journeys, traveling, going on a holiday. Um, we've been discussing going on another trip to St. Louis. Um, and around that time of year, it's going to start warming up. Um, so that maybe that's it. Maybe we're going to finally get that planned and booked. Or maybe we'll probably get it booked before then, but um, maybe get it actually get to go in April at some point. It could also just be like by April, we've only got a month or two of school left, and this school year has been tumultuous. We're halfway there, and it's been rough. Um, so it could also be something to do with that. We're getting towards the end of the school year. Maybe I'm finally going to be fully staffed again. Ha ha ha. I don't. I don't know if that'll happen.
You usually yeah.
I used to be. I was the site that was fully staffed all the time. Um, and then like a series of unfortunate events happened and now I'm not. Um, but to me, this card is probably about a trip, and it might not even be like our trip to St. Louis. We've also been talking about um, this summer. There's a dog beach up in Chicago.
Ooh,
Um,
that would be
so
fun.
we've been talking about getting so to go to any of the like public parks or dog parks in Chicago, you have to have a special like certification. Um, so we would have to take him to a vet in Chicago to get that certification. Um, but we've been talking about doing that so we can go to that beach because Chicago from us is just like 2.5 hours ish.
Mm-hmm.
And we took him all the way up to Lake Michigan a month ago. So like that's not a big deal going 2.5 hours to Chicago. Um, so it might be that too, because it'll be starting to get warmer around that time. I don't know what time, if that's a year round park or if it's
Like
just, yeah, seasonal, but could be that too.
yeah, that would be fun. Okay. Let's see. What does April lie in wait for me? These are really nice cards, though.
Oh, okay. You want it to be heard. I understand.
I got strength. Yay. Um, so courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, or compassion, power, strength, or control. So this could be a lot of things. Um, it could be courage to do something that's been really hard. It could be like a bad thing that like it's just kind of telling me that like to have courage over and like strength. Uh, It could be, something that's like coming to an end and I need to just do away with it and like that passion and that courage. That was a weird ass like smoke. It was like a straight line. Um so yeah.
Right. Um, so for May, I got the chariot reversed, which is forcefulness, a lack of direction, lack of self control, powerlessness, aggression, being blocked by obstacles.
What a time to be alive in your birth month.
Yeah, that's my birth month. The only thing I can think of is that this will be this year. Well, I don't even want to say that because I know my mom doesn't listen to the podcast, but this will be the one fucking time she'd listen. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because she doesn't listen to the podcast. Um, this year will be my 35th birthday and my mom's 60th. So I would like to do something special for her, like some kind of surprise party. Um, my plan is to reach out to my stepsister, um, to try to get some help because I'm not local and I don't know who my mom's friends are because I don't really associate with the same types of people that she does. Um, so maybe something to do with that could also be work related or who knows? I don't know. It's just something I'm going to need to be aware of, I guess. Um, making sure that I don't lose my self control. That's the most concerning thing I think for me is the lack of self control and aggression.
Well, you're gonna have to figure it the fuck out because I tell you what, my month of May, in terms of the podcast wise, my month of May is Ace of Wands reversed, which means it's like delays, lack of motivation, lack of energy, weighed down, lack of passion and boredom. So like there might be a lot of delays in the month of May.
All right. Okay. Okay. I mean, we'll figure it out. We apologize in advance for whatever's going to happen in May. We don't fucking know.
We never know. So yeah, June.
June. I'm asking now, what's going to happen in June? What is June 2026 going to have in store? Oh, I got three. They're all reversed. Fuck. Things are not going to get better in June. I've got the Star reversed, Judgment reversed, and Death reversed. So hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, lack of inspiration, indecisiveness, self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, karmic lessons, inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, and resisting change and dependency. Right. What the fuck? Right off the bat, that feels career related. Um, June is the end of our school year. So it should be a time that my year is like looking up and I'm preparing for a new school year and new beginnings. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be work related, I guess. It could be medication related or mental illness related. Um, but just the combination of the three feels very worky to me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna mute for just about and die.
It's that smoke in your face. That's what it is. So I ended up getting four. Um, I ended up getting 4 cards. So I got the Hangman reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, and I also got the Nine of Pentacles. So let's dive deep into each one of these. Okay. So Hangman is a standstill or delay in something. And maybe like a lack of control or fear of sacrifice. Um I'm also typing these as I go. The Five of Swords is past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends, desire to forgive. Um, wonder who or what that could be. Um, I think I have an idea. Justice is unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, or punishment. Dang, I'm not having a fun time either. Um, Nine of Pentacles is fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, financial independence. Yes, independence. I thought it said interdependence for a second. So I hope this isn't like anything bad that's coming. The really honestly, the only person I need to truly reconcile with would be my dad. Especially after October and everything. Um, Not that I like need to reconcile with him, but like I'm like all that he has now. Um, so like I do need to make better effort. But I hope these aren't saying something bad for June next year for him. Because with the guilt, I wonder if like the guilt is like not saying he's gonna die,
But
but
right, but
like maybe something seriously is gonna happen and then like it's gonna be guilt of past resentment maybe. Um I am an only child, so like the financial independence would be great. We are doing a lot better financially. So like maybe guilty over like past decisions that I've made. Maybe fear of like a sacrifice. Like we really want a house too, so like that's gonna take a lot of money to like get a down payment down. So like maybe that's something. The financial independence though, or like rewards and luxury. I'm an only child, so all of that's coming to me. So like
ooh.
I don't want that to be something.
Sorry, I'm still typing up my last one. I'm almost done though.
That's why you type it as you read it.
Listen, I'm not on ADHD medication yet, so that does not work. Okay, July. July. What does July have in? Oh, holy shit. July have in store? It is the Knight of Cups upright. Um, See, this is what happens when I try to type and okay. Romantic proposals, offers, invitations, taking action, following your heart. Your ideal man or woman, an amiable, intelligent young person full of new ideas and proposals. Um, Maybe we're actually gonna go finally get married. We've been engaged for like 7 years now. Um, sorry. With the month I'm having above that, um, it's really giving career change vibes. And whether that's within the same agency or to a different career, like entirely, I don't know. But it could also maybe be either myself in a new position. I am that amiable, intelligent young person, or maybe a new coworker or staff member or something like that. I don't know. But that's what it jumped onto the floor. So it really wanted to be heard.
Oh, okay. I got two. So July for me, and July is supposed to be. Oh no, June is supposed to be when Chloe might visit. Um, I was like, oh, July, but no, July. She visited this past July. So, I got the Four of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the Four of Swords is like rest, relaxation, um, a renewal or like a retreat. And then the Knight of Wands is energy, passionate, inspired action and adventure. Um, Will, I have joked with Will that I want to go to Disney World. Not joked, I do, but like sometimes like it's just comical to see his reaction when I say it. Um, so and he tried. He was going to try and um not make a smart decision financially, but he was going to try and get tickets to Disney for me this last year. He almost got Disneyland tickets. Um, and we definitely weren't going to be able to do that. So, we're only about 5 or so hours from Orlando, so it wouldn't be hard to go. Um, oh my God, holy shit. I hope June is not something to do with Scarlet
It's not.
because,
We're gonna take that right out of the universe.
yeah, okay.
But also, I see where you're going because then you could be free to go to Disney World. I see
Yeah,
what
like
you're saying.
financial freedom. Not like that she's expensive or anything, but like when you have an
Not
older,
having to pay for a
uh,
babysitter, like,
yeah, or I don't pay the babysitter.
oh, well,
Um, this one I probably like. We don't do long trips. We do like a day or two trips. Um,
yeah.
so like if I were to go longer than that, I probably would definitely do like a paid something or another. Um, but she would go with us to like Disney. I think it's more financially it's expensive, but I think it's better if you stay like on park somewhere or
Mm-hmm.
like near the parks at a Disney resort because I just think it's cheaper that way. Um, because like the Ubers add up or
The
the
Ubers
like
are parking because you have to pay for parking at the
yeah,
park.
um just a lot of that can add up and that's not what I want. Um I just that's just a lot of stress I don't want to deal with. Um but I always joke that we're gonna go to Disney World or I want to go to Disney World or something like that. So like maybe we bite the bullet and go before because what if I get pregnant in January? That would make it the due date around September.
You're not gonna
Or,
ride any rides, but
and honestly, walking around Florida in like damn
July.
near 7 months of pregnancy,
In
fuck that.
July.
Actually, I take that back. We're going somewhere else. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be an adventure. So honestly, it could be a lot of other things like rest, relaxation, renewal, and retreat. So it could be a very relaxing trip someplace. It could be like visiting family. It could be like just having like a long weekend away just to like kind of reset and prep for I guess what's gonna come next. Maybe that's it.
So, August, I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Insecurity, instability, fear. Someone who is lazy, suspicious, lacks motivation, feels insecure, and neglects her responsibilities. So if I do have a career change, no matter what, this feels very coworker-ish because I don't surround myself with people outside of work that I don't feel have high vibrations. Um, so I have a hard time imagining that this is somebody that isn't work related. Um, Now, is this me feeling this way at work? Or is this someone else? I think either way, I just need to be aware. This is back to school time, so if I'm still in my current position or with my current agency, um, that's a rough time for us. So either way, I think I need to be aware, give grace, and stay organized in case it is me. So,
As I was shuffling, two didn't want to go back in, so I have a couple. I have the Six of Swords and the Moon of reversed. Um,
I already had the
so,
moon.
huh?
Oh, you already had the moon.
I do. It's upright.
Oh,
I straight up just said, I haven't actually had any I've had similar cards, but I haven't had like any repeats like this last year. I had a lot of repeats this last year. And there's my repeat. Um, so the Six of Swords is transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, or moving on. The Moon reversed is release of fear, repressing your emotions, inner confusion, in misinterpretation or darkness or insecurities. Um, this could be a career, not necessarily a career change. It could be like maybe a move in the career field. It could be maybe leaving behind the career, to maybe do something different full time. Maybe it's like I need to give something a break or like leave it behind or something. Um, Maybe I'll have some insecurities around that because it's something new, perhaps. It's also August, so maybe it could be a pregnancy happening. It could be better not be anything with my fucking relationship. I'll smite him for this. Uh, yeah.
okay. September for me sounds like I need to be a little bit wary. It's King of Wands reversed. So lies, deviousness, prejudice, a liar or devious person, one whose focus is self promotion. Now, this could be a lot of things. This could be very specific, and there could be somebody new or something in my life or somebody who has bad intentions. But this card personifies Mango Mussolini and his administration. So it could be on a much broader scale as well. I don't know. I think I'm just going to need to be very aware of my surroundings and um, the people in my life at that time and make sure that I'm not getting like taken advantage of or something. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Uh, that was a lot. I have oh, here we go. I guess I'll briefly say what cards I'm using. So I have the Rider Waite cards, drawing wise, but on each one, thank you to Brandy for getting these for me. Ow, that hurt. Um, they have like interpretations on each one for the reverse and upright meaning. They also have like numbers, or not numbers, but like symbols on them, and like a yes or a no and a maybe. So these cards can be used for whatever. Oh. Um, so they're a nice little. I don't have to look up something. Okay, I have to look something up to get the answer to what they are. So
Yeah.
I pulled three. I'm real sick and tired of pulling three. So I pulled three. I got the Knights of Pentacles reversed. I got the Three of Cups, and I got the Chariot reversed. So for the gosh, excuse me. Um, so for the Knight of Pentacles, I have self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward. Oh, that sounds very much like something to do with work. Um, that's not fun. Um, Three of Cups are celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. Um, so that could be uh, maybe a new job, maybe feeling um, happy in like my personal life's endeavors. Um, increasing that creativity or something. And then the Chariot is self discipline, opposition, lack of direction, lack of control, aggression, arrogance, and carelessness. So that's going to be my month of annoyance and anger.
Well, I mean, okay. October. And the Seven of Cups upright, which this is actually feels like a really positive card. It's lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities and opportunities, picking and choosing. There is a possibility for procrastination um, because of being dreamy and wishful thinking. It specifically mentions meditation, so sounds like I'm going to need to really meditate and think on things and maybe not let my imagination get away with me and remember my logic and try to make smart choices. The face I made a second ago, for those of you watching the YouTube, was because I just drew for November and it's not good. November is apparently not my month, but we'll let Emily do her October first.
Well, you win some, you lose some, right? Oh, I got. Oh, another one wants to come. I got the Hermit, and I got the Ace of Cups reversed. Joy, joy. All right. So for the Hermit, it is a soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, um, all of that fun stuff. Um, then the Ace of Cups is emotional loss. Um, blocked creativity. Yeah, because I probably used it up all in September. Um, Emptiness and that's weird. Emptiness and self-love. So that makes no sense. And then repressed emotions. Yeah.
All right. November. um, I got the Ten of Swords upright. It's backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, bad mouthing, bitterness, doormat, failure, ruin, inability to cope, collapse, breakdown, rock bottom, dead ends, goodbyes, nail in the coffin. I, I don't even know where to go with that. Like, goddamn. um, and I don't even want to like accidentally speak something into existence, so I'm just gonna leave that as it is.
That's probably smart. That, yeah, yeah, do that. Whoa, did I already get Knight of Cups? Hmm, okay, well, I got the Knight of Cups. I got it reversed. So this one is moodiness, disappointment, uh, overreactive, and jealous.
Okay. Um, not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like postpartum,
That's what I was thinking.
which postpartum implies that there was a pregnancy and birth. So I feel like that's a win.
Maybe your trip or whatever will be to come see me.
Oh, maybe.
Like maybe that'll be your planning of coming.
Yeah.
How's your December look?
Not good. Not good. Not good. It's time for December now.
Yep.
December, I got the world reversed. Lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, and lack of completion. Um, fuck. Just fuck. That's all I got. End of the year is not looking happy.
Um, so I got the Ace of Swords upright. Um, this is mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind. Um, it says also new conflict and surgery. I don't know what the surgery is all about. Could surgery could surgery mean something different instead of what like I'm medically thinking of? Surgery, other where or other meanings. Maybe it's like a foreign body. Oh, literary surgery could mean cuts or alterations with precision. So, like a precise, drastic action.
Okay.
What did I say that was? Ace of Wands? Oh, Swords. Because that's what the card itself says. So maybe. What is it? Ace. God damn. The Ace of Swords heralds a period of significant mental clarity and breakthrough. It signifies the emergence of new ideas, symbolizing success and a sharp mind ready to tackle conflicts or even the need for surgical precision in one's life. There it is.
Right.
So that is my December, my year in review. Not review,
Sure.
year ahead.
On
So,
the plus side, like, yes, the end of my year sounds really rough with this, but like, we all know that like this could be like one small part of the month, not the entire month, or one
mm-hmm.
little thing that happens. So I'm gonna go with that.
Go with grace
Yeah.
and positivity. Yes. So,
All right. There we go.
yeah, if you pulled right along with us, you can go ahead and share with us. You can message us, email us, however you
Yeah.
prefer, and let us know how your year of 2026 will go. So, Happy New Year, happy holidays, enjoy everything, and we will see you next time. Until next time,
Bye.
can't piss Brittany off in the new year.
Bye.